So when you come out of whatever storm that you went through, get on your knees and pray even harder. Because that storm just prepared you for the next storm that might be even harder. Mm-hmm. And you, in the moment, you're not thinking like that. Mm-hmm. In the moment, you just feel like crap. You just feel like, oh my God, no. Why is this happening to me? Mm-hmm. But like I always say, grab a coat, go for a walk. Don't sit in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, go for a walk, mm-hmm. Play your favorite song, call a friend, go hang out, go grab something to eat. Even if it means, if you're on a diet, even if it means going to grab something quick that you know you wasn't supposed to be eating. Yeah. I'm the queen of that. I'll be like, yeah, I'm on a diet. And then I'll be like, you know what? Let me have a cheat day.
I'm sorry, but I'm the queen of treating myself. Sorry, not sorry. Even though I be spending money I don't got.
Who don't? Who? Everybody do that.
But when I get the item, I'm so happy.
Yeah. That cheers you up. Or even like going to the mall.
That's so funny.
I feel like I don't never get to go. I don't never really go to the mall no more. But I went to the mall one day when I was feeling down. I don't even know what month was that. I don't know because I don't never really go. But I got, King's Plaza in Brooklyn. Everybody from Brooklyn know. I got some cookies.
Stand up, Brooklyn. Stand up, Cookie House. Oh, the best oatmeal cookies ever in the world. In the whole world.
I like chocolate chip. No. I like the oatmeal too.
The oatmeal raisin is the best.
I like the oatmeal.
Nah, real talk, y'all. In the comments, the oatmeal raisin from Cookie House.
I think it's a tie. From Cookie House in King's Plaza, y'all.
No, it's not.
In Brooklyn, all the Brooklyn nights. No
oatmeal cookies ever. I never had.
I think so. I like the chocolate chip pecan.
Nah, I'm good.
Chocolate chip pecan and regular chocolate chip. I feel like all of it is a tie.
I don't ever want to try nothing else.
What you mean you don't want to try nothing else? You just that addicted to the oatmeal?
That's my favorite.
I kind of feel
my favorite oatmeal raisin cookie came from Cookie House in King's Plaza.
I feel her.
I've tried so many different kinds. Nothing comes close to those. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
I feel her.
Oatmeal. They need to give me some kind of discount
promotion
because I said
for promoting them. Well, you don't really get to go like that. No,
that's funny. I need to go and just show them this video and be like, look what I did.
Look, I'm promoting your Cookie House.
Look what I did for y'all. I did like a real.
Not that they need it. Everybody know about it.
I plugged. So give me a cookie. Thank you.
One cookie? Nah. If I do that, you gotta give me a lifetime supply.
Just one.
I want to I feel like Dunkin' should give me a lifetime supply.
Remember they had the Julius? Was it the juice thing? What was that orange juice place called? Orange Julius or something? It was orange something.
I remember.
Yeah, wait. If y'all,
I can't remember the name. You had the orange juice. They squeezed it.
If you friends out there were born in the 80s or before that, and y'all know that King's Plaza had the orange little shack thing that was next to. Was it next to Sobreros? That's it now. Yeah, it was on that side. So. Okay, I think it was on the Sobrero side. Y'all gotta know. I know y'all gotta know. Y'all better know. If y'all know, research.
But they gonna remember. Especially our aunts, our families.
I don't think
the Jordans, the Warrens. What's the name of that place that used to have the juice and it was orange?
It was called Orange something.
Yeah, it was like
orange milkshakes.
Yeah,
that was like
I remember.
So good.
I remember.
Was it like orange milkshakes? That's weird. Right?
It wasn't a milkshake. It was like an
orange shake, and it was tasting so good. It reminded me of the orange sickle, the creamsicle.
Oh yeah,
the creamsicle
like the orange creamsicle ice cream.
This should be refreshing your memory, folks.
Our family gonna remember.
Refresh your memories.
Our East New York family, they're gonna remember what we're talking about. Everybody else probably like, what the hell are they talking about? I know.
You need to stop.
Yo, we sitting up here fantasizing about food. And milkshakes and cookies.
It's old school back in the day. It's like nostalgia. Like,
but this is greedy.
No, it's not.
We're being mad greedy right now.
So food, to me personally, I connect food to like memories. Just like
we'll be a mad greedy.
No, I connect songs to movies. No, real talk. I connect food to memories, like to happy memories.
Me too, and we still being greedy.
That's a good thing.
I ain't say it's bad. I said we're being greedy. I
don't think it's being greedy. I think it's just like being nostalgic.
We talked about food for 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh. All right.
That's greedy. Matter of fact, one day what we're going to do is we're going to test out one of those good restaurants and try it on this platform.
Yeah. Wait.
One of those good restaurants that's always on TikTok?
I guess.
Oh, how about cuts and slices?
Oh, yeah. I
want to try. Yeah, that's when we got to try something that we never tried and let them know our review or what we think about it. Okay. So we're going to be greedy, might as well go all the way.
I guess. Now, the next episode, y'all, is going to be at the cookie house. And I'm get my free cookies.
You know what? Let's go to King's Plaza and get the cookies. Then go to cuts and slices and be mad greedy.
Yeah, that would be mad.
And let people know how it tastes. That's going to be mad greedy, bro. Oh, my God.
That's a lot. We need to
That's going to be mad greedy.
Talking about food.
Why? I'm gonna have my greedy day.
Making me feel like I gained like 5 pounds.
I'm my greedy day.
I gained 5 pounds just talking about a cookie.
And she kept going too. She's like, "That's the best cookie in the world, man."
I'm sorry.
That's the best oatmeal cookie I ever had in my life.
Sorry, not sorry. I done had so many other different ones, and it's don't come close. Anyway,
I don't know, girl. I got to think about it because I think it's another oatmeal cookie that's bad.
No,
now they chocolate chip and they chocolate chip pecan.
No, I never even had that.
We still talking about
I know. Okay, change the subject. It's your show.
I want that now.
Subject. What?
I want that cookie now.
Can you change subject since it's your show? This is her show. She can change the subject, right? So I don't even know how we got on that, honestly.
Because we was being greedy.
I don't even remember.
Like everybody else.
How you get to that?
Everybody get their greedy moments.
All right.
Everybody had their greedy moments. Okay. Shout out to our family. We love you guys. Yes. We love you guys. I'm going to have all of y'all up here soon. Mm-hmm. As soon as schedules align, we are going to have everyone up here. Mm-hmm. I want to also let everybody know about my iced coffee piggy bank. So on PayPal, you want to have me have an iced coffee on you.
Oh my gosh.
Can send iced coffee money to eMoney 1010.
When did you start that?
That's how you know she ain't been on watching the last episode and she needs to catch up.
Oh my God.
She blew herself up just now.
No.
Because if she would have watched the last episode, she would have like, let me donate.
I didn't
I need your money.
Oh my gosh. You got money yet?
Yeah. Thank you guys for that. Did send me iced coffee money. Y'all know how much iced coffee costs, especially from Dunkin'. I get the medium, so y'all do the math. Anybody can donate to. But if you rather do Cash App, guys, you DM me for my Cash App info. But PayPal is eMoney 1010. And I know since Kendra didn't know it, that she will be donating as soon as we wrap up this episode. Because she should have knew what it was already.
I can't.
I can.
I cannot.
Anyway, the last episode I didn't have my iced coffee because I was with Deja. And she's a vegan. And she beat me up. But I got my iced coffee this time.
You want me to pass it to you?
No. You don't have to pass it to me. Not yet.
Oh my God.
I'll let you know when I need to recharge.
You should have had it on that side. I'm mad she looked.
What was I looking at? Because
it's on that side. I guess she ain't went no more.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, gosh. Let's go back to our roots. I want to go to Africa.
Oh my gosh. Can you afford to go to Africa right now? I don't even know. Wait, how much would a flight to Africa be?
A lot. We going all the way to Africa? I need to go back to my roots. I want to go back to my. She gonna look out. Yeah, I want to know
flights to Africa.
I'm dead serious.
Wait, what part of Africa?
I don't know what part where my descendants. I know I got roots. I know we have African American roots, but I don't know. We gotta do one of them
South Africa flights.
South Africa? How we know we got roots from there?
It's real.
I have African.
Oh wait, so cheap flight says something about 880. That's not
a round trip. Book it,
girl. You book it. I ain't booking that. I don't book it. To be honest with you, I'm about
to go put 500 on black. And then I'll time to get the money for that. I'm about to go to the casino. Wait, it went up to what?
Okay, 1,000. That's not. I don't think that's bad.
That's not bad. Not if I'm going to Africa.
That's the cheapest one I see right now.
It come with okay. So what's
that's
the hotel?
No,
that's a different story.
It's just flights.
If you go to Africa, you gotta stay like a week.
And some change.
If you go to Africa, you gotta stay a week. You can't go to Africa and try to get back to your roots.
True.
And you only there for 3-4 days.
No, I think some people really do those type of trips and they just want to get to know.
Not for 3 days. You ain't gonna get you gonna learn in 3 days.
No, a week, like you said.
Oh.
They probably have to stay maybe 3 or 4 days, right?
Nah, you gonna need a week. If you go to Africa,
wow, it's 10 hours. That's a long flight.
I thought it was longer though.
It said 10.
I would have thought it was longer.
It's gonna be, it depends on the distance.
Look, I don't know all our roots. I just know I'm of African American descent. That I do know.
Okay.
My granddaddy, I don't know.
What?
I don't know where exactly he's from. I'm gonna have him on my show. Joe Wood. I'm gonna have him on this show so I can ask him, what are we?
You just gonna say that?
I'm like, granddad, sit right here. Okay. He's like, yeah. I love you, my granddad. I love you too, granddad. What are we?
That would probably be cool because then rarely. Some people probably just do it. They want to look into like their history and their heritage and where their family descended from and all of that, right?
Don't we have descendants from Barbados?
Yeah, I think so.
On my father's side,
I think we
got the descendants from Barbados.
So,
but everything else, I don't know.
Or just the history of your family. Like you want to listen to the elders in the family to get to know certain things. Like I love sitting down with older people and just talking to them sometimes, especially in our family, just having a chat because they know. I mean, I respect my elders. I feel like they know way more than we do, and they were just picking their brains about certain things. You're like, wow, really, that happened? Oh wow, just chatting. I like to talk. So I could sit and chat with an old head all day and just know everything. And then you just be so mesmerized. Like, Dad, we came from that? That's right. Dope. Isn't that inspiring?
I want to hear all them stories. My grandfather says certain stuff, but I'm going to have him up here. This is my biological mother's dad. I'm blessed to still have a grandparent still here. So I'm talking about my biological mother's father, Joe Wood.
But they hold all of the great stories about everything. Like, it's cool to hear them and then you can know what's what and then probably pass along
those stories,
the same stories to your kids and stuff like that. I find that to be so dope. I'm sorry. I love it.
And then
it's cool to me.
Our moms, well, her biological mom, but my mom too, her mom, our grandmother passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Nanny. We called her Nanny, but her name was Carrie Simpkins.
Yes.
What year she passed? She passed. It seemed like 07.
I think it was 06
a long time
or 07.
ago.
It was, and I think she was like, because we was so young growing up in her house.
Yeah.
I think what made me so attached to her, me personally, because my crib was in her bedroom. Like I tell my kid this story all the time. When the first person, even though I love my mom was like this to me, everything. My grandmother though, Nanny, she like.
She was the first one with Nanny.
I'm sorry, I was. Because like I said, my crib was in her room. Yeah. Like she was if I cried, she was the very first person that was going to come run to me.
Yeah.
My crib was right next to her bed. So I think I believe since my mom was about 23 when she had me, I think it was, new to her. Like she's younger. I think she was mature for her age probably, but my grandmother probably was the one that grabbed me if I cried or did whatever for me because she felt like, oh, I have to help my daughter out. You know what I mean? Right. So I think I was a little spoiled when it came to Nanny, but that's because she was right there. Like literally my crib, we have pictures. My crib was in her bedroom.
I was there too, of course, because my father met her mother when I was still a baby. I was like 2. Yeah. So I had to stay there too. And Nanny watched me a lot. A lot. I have memories. Like when you like 3, 4, and 5, you still got certain memories that be certain songs that come on the radio, old songs. Yeah. It just reminds me of being at Nanny house. Yeah. That ever happened to you when you had flashbacks? You hear something I was mad so I was like 5 or 6, but I remember this song.
How we remember that? Like
I know.
I remember sleeping in my grandmother's bed, older, and spending the night at her house. And I would be sleeping in her bed, and then she would be up early in the morning cooking breakfast. And I just remember laying in the bed and smelling the pancakes and the bacon and eggs, and I'm like, my Nanny is the best.
Right. She always watched us. Yeah. Because our parents was working or they were still young. You know what I'm saying? My father, he had me when he was 20, 21, 22, I don't know, early 20s. I know. I'm like, when I was born, I can't imagine.
When I was born, he was 25. And when when mommy was 23 and dad was 25, they were young. That's young.
I know. Then when they finally got their own place, we had this babysitter, Miss Diane.
Yeah,
Let me tell y'all about Miss Diane. I love Miss Diane. I wish I could contact her some way, somehow.
And just say hi, right? And just be like, hey.
I spoke to Samantha years ago, but she don't be on Facebook. But her mother, she have a daughter named Samantha. Me and Samantha was tight. But Miss Diane,
cool.
She has such a strong impact on who I am today. I don't know if I ever told you that.
No.
Miss Diane was so nice. So when people meet me, right, a lot of times they say that. They like, it'll get back to me like, oh, they said you were so nice. They said you were a sweetheart. This and that. And it's like, I credit her for a lot of that. Because no matter what was happening, she maintained her poise.
Yeah.
She maintained her poise and she was always smiling. And it's like, she always, I never seen her angry. And not saying, people get angry, you're human. Mm-hmm. But she always was sweet natured.
Yeah.
And she always watched us. You know what I'm saying? She used to babysit us if our parents worked. Because she was right downstairs in another apartment. And I just remember just always watching her do her hair. And always watching her get dressed. I remember. And I was like, I want to be beautiful like that. You know what I'm saying? I just remember thinking that. You know what I'm saying? In my head, like, when I get older, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to figure out a way to care about how I dress, care about how I look when I go outside, care about my hair, care about... She has such an impact on it because her hair was always beautiful. Makeup always on point, as if she chose to wear makeup, but she ain't need it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody needs it, but just to enhance whatever beauty you already have, people use it.
Yeah.
But when she used to get dressed up, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna look like that one day. But when I was a teenager, I was a tomboy, and I just couldn't really. I'm still a tomboy, but I couldn't break out of it.
Me too.
We had our baggy dress pants, our baggy little sweatsuits. But then once I got older, I really started to tap into what I remember about her.
Yeah.
So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna teach myself makeup. You know what? I'm gonna get my hair done. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna always have this. This is how I envision myself. I'm gonna look like this.
Yeah.
And I'm stepping into the arena of dresses. I never really wore dresses like that. But I'm stepping there slowly but surely. It's hard, but it's not hard. I wouldn't say hard. But it's like everything that I used to envision about her, I used to be like, gosh, I want to. Mm-hmm. She was so glamorous to me. Even if she had a sweatsuit on, she just reminded me of Diana Ross.
Or denim. I remember her wearing like denim jeans. And
she wore jean jackets, but she still looked like a queen. She looked like Diana Ross to me.
It was like, yeah, that's true.
She just had such big hair. She was just always... And it was so positive.
Me, I think when it comes to people like that, I don't even know if it's all about, what they're wearing or how.
Yes,
it's how they're wearing and it's their confidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I channel that from people. When I see, like, you could be, you got your jeans on, sneakers, and look like a tomboy or whatever, but the glamorous part, the beauty in it is that you're confident with it. Like, I'm just going to wear this today and I'm going to just be smiling in that. And I'm just going to be happy, like overjoyed because your confidence is like through the roof. Like I just feel like a lot of the people that I looked up to growing up was their confidence. Like no matter what,
and I wanted
even if somebody has something to say about them, they're like, bye, whatever.
I'm there now, but I wasn't there before. Now I don't give a shit. Yeah. But before I was just like, oh, they don't like me. Oh, why did
No.
Now it's like, no, I work hard on myself, and you ain't gonna bring me down.
It took a while for me to get there too.
Right.
And I think when it like going back to Nanny, I think I learned a lot of that from her because our grandmother, she had a mouth on her, and I think she looked good. But her mouth was like, you can't tell me nothing. Right. Talk to me nice or don't talk to me at all. That's right. She had that even later in life, and like when she was getting older and wasn't really able to care for herself.
She still had that mouth.
She still had that fire.
And we took that from her.
And you couldn't tell her nothing. Like, so come to her correct or don't come to her at all. That's it. And she was a sweetheart, but please don't cross my grandmother. Don't cross Nanny. She was not one to play with. It's so serious. That's all I remember. I remember her being confident. I remember her just saying what was on her mind. You couldn't even like sometimes she'd come at you and be like sideways, but you couldn't even get mad because she's telling the truth.
If you still got your grandparents,
man,
cherish that.
Yes.
If your grandmother is still here, because my biological mother's mother, she's not here. She passed in 2010. Linda. I never got a chance to learn how to make my grandmother biscuits. I miss my grandmother. You mean to tell me all these years I used to go down south and visit my grandmother, I never took the time to ask her to teach me how to make her biscuits or her preserves? She used to make preserves, fruit preserves, and sell them to the whole Virginia pretty much. Everybody knew about her preserves. And it's like, I feel like crap. I mean, I was young, so I don't, I won't blame myself too much. But I wish I would have asked her, like, Grandma, can you teach me how to make these preserves? With her biscuits, I still taste it. I still taste it.
Food again.
Oh.
See, I told you, food.
I missed that.
Food attaches you to a memory. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, like, I never said it didn't, but I still feel greedy.
Yeah, true. But I think, like I said, food is our comfort. Like soul food is real talk, y'all. When you come from like your family is from down south or whatever, soul food is for real. Like it's really, it brings you to like love and like people cooking with their heart and their spirit. When people say I put my foot in it,
oh, they mean it.
They mean I put my whole soul.
Yeah, you stepped in it.
Yes,
for
that's
real.
The thing. So I think that's why I always attach family nostalgic to like food, and those memories are priceless. Like you can't take them away. Like those are stuff.
I remember my grandmother. To speak about that, you're right about the food thing. Because me and my grandmother, when I went down there for one summer, she woke me up. No lie, it was like 5:30 in the morning. She was like, get up, we going fishing. I ain't never went fishing a day in my life. I was like, but I was excited because I'm like, oh, fishing? You know what I mean? Because I like fish. I like stuff like that. I got up, hurried up and got dressed. No lie, y'all. Probably was like 10, 11. I don't know. I was young. And we went to a lake and we was by ourselves and the sun was barely about to come up. We caught like 60 fish. But we had to throw most of them back because, you know, people that fish know if they too small, you got to throw it back. But I remember we caught 60 fish and I just couldn't believe that I was catching fish. I was like, oh, yeah, I was catching fish. So silly. So we end up taking like 24, 25 pieces home. And I'm watching her gut the fish and some of them was pregnant and, you know. But after she cleaned the fish, she can't eat the fish. I didn't know that was a thing. That's a thing. Some people, if they actually clean it, they can't stomach eating it after it's cooked. Oh, I didn't know that's so like a southern thing. Catching
it for everybody else.
Yes, okay. She's like if she wouldn't have caught it, she could eat it. Yeah. You know what I mean? If she didn't have to be the one cleaning it. Yeah. But I didn't know that was a thing. But that's another memory. Like she said, sometimes food attach you to good memories, and it's like I will never forget that. That's true. That my grandparent took me fishing. That's like beautiful. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was like, no lie, I was like 11, y'all. That's one of the best memories that I could have. But like I said, I just regret not asking her to teach me how to make her biscuits. Nobody made my grandmother biscuits the way she made them biscuits. Nobody. It's just the recipe is just gone. Nobody.
Like the first time we gonna be talking about food all night, y'all. No, we're not. Okay, so but real quick, the first time I ever remember having liver. No, but I like it sound crazy, but the way Nanny made liver with the onions, like it tastes. She made it taste so good, like you would just be like, "Wait, this can't be liver." Her liver was tolerable. I could eat it. Wait, what? Yeah, but everybody else. And she said it was so good for you. You gotta eat it because of this. I'm like, this. I'm not eating that. Just hearing that I'm eating liver, but. If she would sneak it to me and I like eat it and it was just the onions, the way she would make it, it was like it was mouth watering in a good way, even though you like, ew, you hear liver, you're like, eh. Right. But it's just the way they make stuff.
Wow. Grandparents are special. Yeah. They special. That's why it's like, you know, I'm blessed to still have my grandfather. I got to give him a call. If your grandparents or your parents are still here, you know what I mean?
Just call them up, be like, hey, hi, love you. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm coming over tomorrow.
And I told on the show with Deja, my other little sister, I said, call if your kid don't call you, you call your kid and be like, you good, kid? You want a cheeseburger? And then I looked at Deja like, oh, I didn't mean it. She was like, make sure it's vegan. A vegan burger is fine. I was like, damn, I blew myself up again.
Oh my God.
Can't talk about meat around that girl.
I can't.
Child, I'll be forgetting. Forgetting. Shout out to Deja. Yeah. I'm proud of her.
Hi, Dave.
Right now she's in, I think she said Trinidad.
I think so.
She'd be moving around. She'd be moving and grooving.
Yes.
So I have a social topic for Kendra.
Oh boy, here we go.
The social topic. Yeah. We done talk about the grandmas. We done talk about the grandpas.
I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know.
So, I want to ask Kendra, as a successful Black woman who's about to have doctor in front of her name.
Thanks.
You're welcome. When she get that, what's going to happen is I'm going to move in her house.
No. No.
And she going to take care of me.
No.
Yes. You got doctor in front of your name.
That don't mean nothing. What that mean? Oh, it does mean a lot.
Exactly. It does mean a lot.
I'm humble.
I'm being humble too. That's why I said I'm being very humble. I'm gonna move in her house so she can take care of me. No. I don't want to work no more. I don't feel like I should have to work if I got a sister that's a doctor.
Oh gosh. Okay. So what's the social topic?
The social topic is, can I move in with you?
No, that's not the social topic. so over her. I'm done. That is not the social
That's
topic.
the social topic. I don't want to work. Why the hell I got to work and take care of myself and my sister's a doctor? That makes no sense.
That don't make sense at all, what she just said.
It makes perfect sense.
You better.
Why do I got to take care of myself if you could take care of me?
Girl.
Didn't I change your diapers?
How? When you said you was 2.
How?
No.
I can move my arms.
How a 2 or 3-year-old gonna change somebody's
Easy.
diapers?
It's called being black.
No, you can use
they
that.
Teach you early.
You can use that line with something.
They teach you early when you got a little sister, honey. You got to babysit your little sister.
You can use that with Sandra and Deja.
Anyway, I'm moving in. When she at work, I'm gonna have the car. I mean, I'll come back and get you. I gotta go hang out, go to the cookie house at King's Plaza and enjoy my day, honey. Go get my hair done, go get a pedicure, and borrow her debit card or credit card, and let everything be on her so I can live my life the way I'm supposed to.
I'm
chilling.
I'm mad she brought it back to the cookie house.
Because that's where I'm gonna go when I take your card, take your credit card after you become a doctor. That only all of everything I just said made sense.
No, thank you.
Social topic. So, when she take care of me,
oh God,
you know what I mean, and take me to Disney World and all that good stuff, I got a question for her. In the meantime, so you're about to become a doctor, right? So if you got everything established for yourself, or even if you're a doctor, you got all these other things going on, you're an entrepreneur, very successful, black, intelligent queen, right? That takes care of her family.
Oh goodness, I don't know. It is questioning.
Would you ever marry somebody just for love? Like just for love. He don't have nowhere near what you have at all, but you love that man. And you got everything together. You don't need him. You love him, but you don't need him. Would you marry somebody and it's just for love? AKA, he don't have nothing.
He don't have nothing?
Nothing.
Like not even a job or a car? I mean nothing. Nothing? All right. So here's the thing. This gotta be real thought out.
Right.
Now, I feel like marriage is a partnership. And a lot of the times, if I think at any given moment that the person is with me because of the things that I possess, and they don't have anything to bring to the table, I will feel away. So not saying that it's, love is love. Love is everything. Love is beautiful. It's all of the things. So I think in that aspect, love cannot conquer all. Right. I hate to say it like that, real talk. Right. Because it has to be an understanding, a partnership. I don't want to ever feel like I'm being taken advantage of. I don't want to ever have somebody think that I'm taking advantage of them. And it goes both ways. So it's like, if I don't have something to bring to the table, okay, love is great, yes. But other than love, I would feel uncomfortable. I personally, Kendra Jordan, would feel uncomfortable about bringing just love to the table. Right. So how would that man feel if he just bringing love to the table and I have this, and I'm listing all of the things? Not only that, when it comes to men because I plan on marrying a black man. So when it comes to, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry, everybody. Like, I love all my coaches, and I've dated the rainbow, but I plan on marrying a black man. So I feel like I don't know many black men that wouldn't feel a way about relying on their woman or wife for everything, any and everything. You know what I'm saying? I think that they would feel some kind of way. Like, yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to be a man and be able to take care of your household and your family. Like, the way
that's a part of their makeup. Yeah, that's a part of
our dad showed us how a man should treat his family.
Absolutely.
And how he goes out
put
and
your family first,
hard to make sure his family, his kids have what they need. I don't think I would be with I don't think I would fall in love with someone who is not like that.
Right. Like, who's not motivated to do something.
Like, if you sit,
they don't have to make what you make. They don't have to be a doctor.
They don't. But if they're not doing anything with their life, like, I don't think I would even fall attracted to a person like that.
But you know what?
It'd be hard for me to ignore that. You know what I mean? Like, love is love, yes.
Yeah.
But in some aspect of it, I would love someone having the ambition. I would love someone being motivated. I would love someone having hopes and dreams and goals and actually going out and pursuing those goals on a day-to-day.
Right.
Like, if you're sitting and you're telling me, well, I think I have a dream of doing this, this, and this. I have a dream that I'm going to fly to the moon. Well, where are we going to go to get the rocket ship? Because that's coming up next. Where are we going to get?
Gotta have a plan.
You need some astronaut training. Let's go sign you up for that.
That's right.
Because we gonna build this together. Like, it can't just be me doing all of the things.
Right.
It can't.
But you know what? I feel like I've seen people who I've seen people be in situations where they were just mostly dependent on a woman, right? Yeah. Those people end up having resentment somehow. It's confusing. I mean, maybe it's that, or maybe that's the word. But I'll be confused because I'm just like, how could you be that way to somebody who had your back when you didn't have your own back? When you probably, whatever reasons people go through, that they're just not motivated to do anything. Because we're human. You don't know what making you not want to put yourself out there to really find your niche in life. You don't know. So you get a woman and you in love, blah, 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 and you let them pretty much help you. But it just keeps going on like that for like mad years, or a year or 2 years, 3. Next thing you know, you just start thinking, I feel like a man will start having resentment. Like, well, it's your fault that I ain't do what I was supposed to do. I don't know how the brain works in that. It's weird how the brain works because some people are not going to be able to blame themselves for their under motivation. They'll be like, well, if you ain't helped me do everything, I would have had to be forced to. They would have found a way to blame you. Yeah. So that's the reason why I feel like love is not enough. No. Like, even if I was a filthy rich person, my man got to work. Because you're not going to have all these resentments against me, and we going to be, it's going to mess with your brain. We have to have things brought to the table, like, together. Both of us have to have some kind of things established beforehand for us to build from there. Like, you don't have to have everything. Like, it's no way you're gonna have everything on your list by the time you meet the one you want to be with. You know, you got goals. You're not gonna be successful at all of these things. Maybe you're working towards them at the time, but you're not gonna have it all. Right. But have something to bring to the table. And unfortunately, some people just lack motivation. I mean, we all been there at a point in our life where we probably didn't have as much motivation as probably the next year or the year before that. Like, it's ups and downs in life. But one thing about me, no matter what I was going through, and I thank God for that, no matter what I was feeling or going through, I went to work. I went to work. Thank you, Jesus. Ain't nobody going to be able to say that y'all messed up my job because y'all made me feel like XYZ. Yeah. I went to work. Guess what? I could come home and feel like shit again after 8 hours. If I want to, after 8 hours, I can be okay. I'm going back into my depression. I'll be back. I'm by world. I'm going back to sleep. When it comes to, we have that work ethic to where, like, no matter what, we still get up and go.
that was instilled in us from young when we were younger. Because that's what we watched. We watched no matter what.
Oh, you're
right. We watched our parents hustle and go out and get what they wanted to get done and come back with the, doing all of the things like that mentality was instilled in us. But at the same time, we can't dwell on what we're going through. You can't look like what you're going through. You can't. You
have to wear a mask sometimes to go to work and make your money. Yeah.
Getting up and going to work helps me to get past.
Oh yeah. It's times I went to work feeling like crap, and by the middle of the day, I felt good. Yeah. And I was like, earlier, 4 hours ago, I just felt like shit.
And I think a lot of the times, even when I go to work, I'm a teacher. And I feel like teachers nowadays, we don't, like, not everybody dress up and like, look, I'm wearing a dress. I'll be wearing like suits and jackets and all of the things.
And she get compliments on her wardrobe.
Thanks everybody. I just think, me personally, I get up and it be the days where I'm feeling the worst. Yeah. Is when I get up and dress up. And then people are like, why you dressed up today? What's going on today? You doing a presentation? You doing a you meet somebody is observing.
That works. Like, no, I love that.
I'm just sitting up and today's
I
Tuesday,
love that.
And that's it. It's Wednesday. It's Friday.
That works.
And I felt like dressing up. So I think when you
she said a word.
Secret. When you see me dress up, or maybe some people do the same thing. When you see people going above and beyond and doing all of the things, and like they just come out with it and like, oh, that looks so cute. It's probably because that was the day that they needed that boost.
Oh man,
because I overly dress up or go in because that's the day where I needed it. Like this was my pick me up.
Right.
Yep. I think
I've done that because I've gone to work and I've had people say you look great. And I'm like, they don't even know that morning I almost called out.
Yeah. See?
I was not myself. Or I probably was thinking about my mom, or when I was, like the time when I broke up with my fiance years ago. I just remember how I felt in those days or those weeks. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to still get up and go to work. I don't want to. But if I stay here and sit in it, what is that going to do?
It's not.
You're just going to end up eating a bunch of crap. Or you're not gonna eat at all. Yeah. It's a fight. Like when you fight in that feeling to feel like crap, like you don't want to feel that way. You gotta combat it, but not everybody can do it.
But another thing too is I also feel like if I stay home those days, if I do the opposite, say I don't get up out of bed at all to get dressed up or anything, and I'm still feeling it, like I'm still feeling the worst or feeling really bad, I think I'm going to sit in it so long, it's going to be hard for me to get out of it. Like I'm going to call out one day, and then I end up calling out another day.
Yeah. It's like a cycle.
Day, and it's like, when do I snap out of it?
You got to snap out of it.
So immediate, to me, it's like an immediate thing. Like I have to immediately snap out of it because people rely on me. My kid relies on me. I don't want her to see
I rely on her.
Girl. Anyway, I don't want her to see me dwell in it. Like I know she's watching, so I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
I have to snap out of it quick because it's people that depend on me.
Right.
That pushes me through, and then I have to dress up, and then that's it. My mask is my dress. My mask is my dress.
She said a word.
I have to put my mask on, my dress, and that's what helps me get through it.
And there was times where everybody was like, "Oh, we're going here," and I'm like, "I don't want to go." But then you go and you're like, "Wait a minute, I had a good time." Yeah. Like I'm glad I came, and you came in the house, and it's like once you come in the house that night, it's like you wasn't even feeling bad that day. You was good. Like you it's just you gotta fight.
Yeah.
It's easier said than done. But I had to really, really, things ain't going my way. Will God turn it my way? Like will it, or will he send something different or better? A better dude, or a better job, or a better whatever. Like, is this the reason why it's not working out? And once I got into my mind where it's just like, that's not for you.
Yeah.
Once I put that in my brain, then I started being like, got it. This is why it didn't work out. Look at that person now. I would have been where they're at. Because they ain't nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I see God shields me from certain stuff.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I be like, and I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Where you be sitting there like, gosh, I don't understand why this ain't work out. Damn, I thought this was for me. Mm-hmm. Then you see how that person doing and you seeing what's happening, all the bull crap going on in their life because they living foul or they just not a decent person. Like you probably thought they was, but they probably just was hiding their true self. Not saying they gotta be perfect, but they probably just wasn't for you. Yeah. So you start being like, gosh, I'm glad I ain't in that mess. Yeah. That has happened to me a couple times where I was just like, oh, I'm so glad I ain't with that person. Oh, I'm so glad I ain't take that job. Oh, I'm so like whatever it is. God will, as long as you believe in him and have that faith, God will put you on the path that you're supposed to be on. The job I'm at now, I never thought they was going to call me. I'm like, gosh, I took that test. How many? I don't remember the day I took the test. All I remember is the long ass line. That's what I remember is being outside hot as hell because the line was 2 blocks long. I ain't even think of it. And after that, I was like, well, I'm probably never going to get called. God made that happen. And once I said, oh, I passed the training, me? I'm suffering right now. My mother passed away. I'm not here. I'm here, but I'm not here. I'm not thinking about this place. I'm here physically, but I'm not thinking about you.
Yeah.
That's the power of God. That's why I always speak on God because I'm like, he will change your life. When you think that he can't change your life and you think that there's absolutely no hope that things can turn around, it will. Because he makes miracles. That's what he does.
But that brings me back to like thinking about the testimony and the test. Now you have something to help somebody else through it.
Right. So you gotta right. That could be it. Because I'm over this.